Got a funny text from Richard yesterday. I'm going to read it for you all this morning. Too much cholesterol can be harmful because it sticks inside the walls of your arteries. This can lead to fatty material building up, and this process is known for atherosclerosis. It makes it harder for blood to flow through, which can lead to a heart attack or stroke. And I guess Richard was referring to my diet. But, Richard, it's okay, man. All healthy meals in 2021.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're doing good, buddy.
Yeah, biscuits and gravy last Sunday. Yeah, that's real healthy there.
But I had orange juice with it, so that
loaded with
helps.
Sugar. Yes, of course.
That helps the immune system. Richard, Tommy brought up an excellent point earlier this week in reference to the spring game, which they announced is going to be at 2:00 on April the 17th. We'll have it for you here, ESPN Arkansas. HitThatLine.com. This isn't about the fans. This isn't about. And this is more the practice I'm actually referring to tomorrow.
Talking about Saturday.
Having not tomorrow. Got my days mixed up. The Saturday scrimmage, man. You've got news that Caden Henley out of Shiloh is attending Saturday scrimmage. This is an important non-official visit that recruits can take. Have you heard any other news about who's going to take in Saturday scrimmage inside of Razorback Stadium?
Dax Courtney said he's probably going to be there. Some other guys said that they may be there. It's just I think the biggest problem, obviously, it's kind of nice to be able to attend the scrimmage and be able to see Arkansas in person and see just see what they're all about on the field. But at the same time, a lot of these kids are saying that the opportunity is good, but it's not as good as if the dead period was lifted or something, where they could interact with the coaches. The coaches can't even say anything to them. So you can go to the campus, you can watch them scrimmage, but no interaction with the coaches. That's kind of a tough sell to get kids on campus for.
Richard, I think the quiet period was the dead period was changed to a quiet period this week, or maybe it's about to be changed. What's the latest news on that?
Last I saw, it looks promising. I haven't seen anything official. I might have missed it yesterday, and if there anything came out official about them having a quiet period. Quiet period is basically where kids can visit schools and have face-to-face contact with the coaches, but the coaches can't go off campus. But it looks like everything points towards the NCAA lifting the dead period after May 31st, and kids being able to visit college campuses, and also colleges being able to host camps. So I know schools have been planning on hosting camps, some in July, some in June. Just because they truly don't know what the NCAA was going to do, but they were trying to make plans in case it was lifted.
So is this, without question, because of the sheer numbers, a bigger deal for football to be able to have this on-campus interaction? Is it bigger for the basketball program? Who benefits the most from being able to showcase their facilities and have those face-to-face conversations?
Well, I think it benefits both of them. Anytime. The Zoom calls and virtual visits and all that stuff, they're great. But man, not being able to interact with the coaches in person. When you do business with somebody, you feel so much better when you're able to interact with them, see them in person, see how they react when you ask a question. There's so many different things. I remember a dad telling me about they visited a college campus, and they were in the position coach's office, and when they were talking to the coach was watching the TV up in the corner and turning up and turning down the sound and everything. That really turned them off. Obviously, that wouldn't happen if you have a Zoom call or something like that. You kind of pick up, some tendencies or some things that you may not feel comfortable with if you're able to have face-to-face contact. Yeah.
So if a recruit's coming to the scrimmage on Saturday, someone that's interested in the University of Arkansas, the coaches are interested in them, I guess you're paying attention to the position you play, how that coach, and there's some new coaches obviously on this staff, particularly if, like, say, you're a defensive lineman. I guess that's what you would probably want to showcase the most of your Sam and his staff, and for that recruit, that's probably what you're most curious about is how that position coach is interacting with those athletes in those drills and then also during the scrimmage.
Yeah, that is a very good point, Tommy, because kids like to see how they're going to be coached once they get on campus, how their position coach interacts with the players. Obviously, with them being up in the stands now, if they're down low, they'll be able to probably hear and pick up on some of that pretty good, but it's not the same as if they were able to be down on the field. But, yeah, there's no doubt that the parents and the kids would be paying attention to the position coaches, especially the parents and mama. If mama's there, mama's always paying attention to that language and everything.
Mm-hmm. And considering the success the basketball program is having right now, March Madness going on, there's 16 March Madness games on Saturday following what we all are expecting to be an Arkansas win on Friday against Colgate. How much public interest do you think there will be? Will it be hundreds? Will it be thousands? How many will show up for this scrimmage on Saturday, considering everything else going on in the sports landscape, and you have a baseball game played later that day just down the road at Baum-Walker?
I think there'll be a few thousand. I don't know. It could be a couple thousand. Could be three. I don't know. Obviously, with the pandemic and everything, it's going to scare some people away. But good gosh, in a stadium like that, you're going to be able to
you can socially distance.
Yeah. So it's a good question. I think it'll be pretty sizable, but you truly don't know in this environment.
See, I don't think the crowd will be overwhelming, but I don't think that's a direct reflection on the level of interest in this program right now. I think it's a reflection on the sports calendar and where we're at this week, and the success of the basketball program.
No, you're right. You're right. I think the interest in the program is the highest it's been in quite some time, probably since Petrino.
Yeah.
I think you're exactly right.
Richard, before we let you go, I know there's some stuff coming out of Indianapolis, the not NCAA property hashtag. You talk with high school kids, you talk with recruits all the time. What's the sense you're getting from them on the direction it looks like we're heading, and just kind of how they're reacting to that when looking at prospective schools?
Yeah, they're excited about the possibilities of being able to make some extra income. The parents have definitely noticed that too. So, they're looking at schools that are able to help them market themselves. It's not brought up a lot, but it's definitely, I think, something that kids and their families talk about, especially high-profile kids, because they're the ones that can probably benefit the most from this.
Always.
If you filled out your bracket, by the way, we've been asking everybody, have you got your Final Four done?
I'll be honest with you, I got some stuff going on. I haven't been able to do it yet, but I hope so.
All right. Hopefully you have the Hogs in a deep run. See, Ty has opened his mouth and said if the Hogs make the Final Four, we get to shave his head. So those flowing locks are coming. He'll no longer look like an Ole Miss baseball player. He'll he's going to have a bald head.
Hey, you never hear me say that because I'm in the media. Can't supposedly cheer for a team, but go Hogs.
Yeah, now you have a rooting interest. We'll bring you up, but we're all going to take a turn with the shears. He says we're not doing it. We'll see about that. But maybe, Richard, you need to pass over the top of that noggin.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, my God. And take some pictures, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Richard. Enjoy the tournament.
All right, guys. We'll see you.